The funniest thing about this movie is that there will be an action scene and you'll hear a random tiger roar in the background. I don't know why, but I just find that so funny. So funny that it's cool. Forgive my ignorance, but I don't know if that's like a common thing in Bollywood action movies, but regardless, I love it. So War 2 is the sequel film to the 2019 Bollywood project War. The film is directed by I. M. Mukherjee, and it stars Hrithik Roshan, Kiara Advani, and N.T. Rama Rao Jr. Things get complicated when Kabir Dhaliwal, a secret agent, is accused of betraying his nation, and his former batchmate shoulders the responsibility of finding him. Now, I'll be the first to say, I am not the most educated when it comes to Bollywood, let alone Bollywood movies. I can't say I've seen a lot of Bollywood movies, so War 2 is the first Bollywood movie I've seen in quite a while. The last movie I saw, which I believe was Bollywood, was Kill. Now that was a good ass movie. So going into War 2, I didn't know what to expect. And after watching it, I must admit, I was pretty entertained. Bonkers and overwhelming aren't even the words to explain how the action is in this movie. The action is so over the top that it is cartoonishly explosive. For some people that might be a good thing, for others it might be a bad thing. As someone who grew up watching the Fast and Furious movies and the John Wick movies, I've accepted cartoonishly wild action sequences. War 2 brings it all and I welcome it with open arms. There are scenes in the movie where obviously realistically the main characters would have died, but you can't deny it looked pretty cool. The choreography was great, the scenes were well lit and well edited, and the stunt work was impressive. Again, the action is psychotic and demented, but I can't lie, it was pretty badass. If Bollywood action movies are very similar to War 2, I need more of this. I'm not very familiar with any of the actors or the actresses a part of this project, but their performances were astonishing. The biggest standout for me was NTR. When it came to bringing in the emotional moments, that grit and that blinded rage, NTR gave it his all in this movie. Given the writing of his character, you need someone that can show rage, but also restraint at the same time. Even if his character was given no dialogue, his facial expressions were enough to convey his feelings. There is one scene where he's on a yacht with Hrithik Roshan's character, and he is staring him down, and it was kind of terrifying. His eyes were so bloodshot red. That is the last face you want to see on this planet. But I thought Kiara Advani and Hrithik Roshan were just as incredible. I love how in the opening scene, Hrithik Roshan, or Kabir, was just aura farming the entire first act. Like, how do you make killing bad guys look so cool? Also, I gotta be honest, I don't know if it's just me, but I have to say this right now. This actor looks like a blend between Bradley Cooper and Ryan Gosling, and now I can't unsee it. Like I said earlier, I am not the most familiar when it comes to Bollywood movies, but I do know that some of them do contain dancing segments at some point in their film, and also they tend to be extremely long movies. But I really enjoyed the dancing musical segment in this movie. The song was catchy, the scene was colorful and vibrant, it was well acted, well choreographed, well paced. I don't know what these lyrics are saying, but I know for a fact it goes hard in the club. I thought the story overall was fine. The story in the first half starts off great, but then by the second act it gets a little predictable, and then by the third act it's kind of like, okay, we're just throwing stuff together to see what happens. Especially with NTR's character. When he has his first interaction with Kabir, I immediately knew who his character was. And by the second act, yeah, I called it. I don't know if that was ever revealed in the trailer because I didn't watch the trailer. But even with me not watching the trailer, I still picked up on the fact on who he was. It didn't ruin my experience overall, but it was still kind of like, yeah, I saw that one coming. I probably should have made this clear, but I never saw the first War film. I feel like if I did, it would have given me a bit more context to War 2. And also, it would have made me appreciate the story a bit more here. But unfortunately, I did not watch the first War. And you know what? That's my fault. Now, the movie's about 2 hours and 50 minutes, and quite frankly, I didn't really feel the runtime. I didn't find the story boring, I just found it to be kind of clustered with a lot of ideas. A lot of cool ideas that I feel like didn't really blend well in this one particular installment. The CGI in this movie is awful. Is this the worst CGI I've ever seen? No. But there are some scenes where it's kind of an eyesore. The CGI does not help the action scenes at all. But because the choreography and the editing is so good, I was able to look past it at certain moments. But I still couldn't help to point out how certain scenes looked a little wonky. Especially that CGI wolf in the beginning. That was that was a choice. But in the end, guys, War 2 is an enjoyable film. This movie honestly is like a 7 out of 10 if we're keeping it a buck. So if you're interested, check out War 2. So plugging War 2. Into the rank system, I am placing this one into the pass zone. But yeah, y'all, that is pretty much my review for War 2. Let me know down in the comments section below what you guys thought about the film. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What are some Bollywood movies that you recommend that I should watch? Whatever you thought, let me know down in the comments section below. And as always, guys, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you all in the next one.